This is going to be a specific, very, very specific message, okay? And it is not going to resonate with most. This is a very specific message for two people, okay? Now, if it resonates with you in some kind of way, fine. Also, some just like to sit and listen to the messages, and that is also fine. But like I said, this message is for a very specific two people: a natural born woman and a natural born man. Spirit is being very specific. And I've been picking up this message for a few days. And I guess collecting the pieces, you could say, but I'm going to bring out more information now. So anything could resonate as a general message for you. But like I said, overall, this message is a very specific message for two people, okay? The message that came through was people are dying to know what's going on in your connection. Literally, okay? So like I said, people like to just sit and listen to the messages sometimes. 144, as I say this, if you're not comfortable with the subject of death, you may want to scroll away. Literal. People are dying to know what's going on in your connection, okay? This energy. Okay? Hierophant was the clarification that I got for this message. Confirmation. You know what Hierophant energy is? Any higher level, the clergy, as you see, the clergy card. Now, why would they be concerned with your connection? This card literally says sacred mission, okay? There is a community of people concerned with your divine counterpart union. Of course, there are entities that like to keep these counterparts apart. But that is not a message that's coming through. It's not for that reason. This message is, there's a certain order to things, and things must be vocalized, okay? And people need to be made aware. So this is a message of people literally passing away. 333, as I say this, for trying to tap into your blueprint, your sacred mission blueprint, your divine counterpart blueprint, okay? With that being said, there are also those who are scrambling to find protection from seals they have no access to, okay? So the other message I got was removing the head of the snake, okay? Now, what happens when you remove the head of the snake? The body also dies, okay? So anyone connected to these entities will also suffer the same fate. Anyone allowing themselves to be used as the vessel of this negative energy will also suffer the same fate. 444, as I say that. Archangel Michael is already here. Always here. Okay? Archangel Michael and his angels, okay, are enforcing justice, okay? judgment. So we're going to see what other message we need here. Your confirmation for this message will be in the form of you witnessing through social media the news of certain clergy, religious leaders, political leaders, and in your immediate vicinity, 555, as I say this, any of family, friends, people you considered friends, associates, those in your immediate surroundings. If you see people dropping all of a sudden, you will know who the body of the snake was. Okay? $1973. Protection. Okay? Let's see, what are the messages? What are the messages? Do the two people needing this message need to know at this present moment? And that shuffle was an abrupt stop. There's being abrupt stop put to things. This is the void. The void is the space of death and creation. Okay? So, and I'm hearing voided, like access denied. People's lives are being voided. Okay? 747 as I look up. This card says use loving strength and discernment. And for some reason it feels significant, but just take it as it resonates. It says, if pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. And Christ consciousness is what's coming up for me. But confirmation could be 110 you may be seeing. I'm not trying to win the approval of people. If people pleasing were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. This is about being authentic, walking in your authentic purpose, which there are those who are trying to prevent that. This is a message for two souls who do not mind going up against the tough battles and have been doing so their entire lives. Okay, and now there's time to come together and fight those battles. Interference is what's happening. But like I said, the void, this is what they're experiencing. This is death. Okay? So with that being said, this is the message. And it is for two very specific people. Blood of my blood. Take care.